If you're having trouble looking for the next meme coin before it moons, well, the answer is to really just look on chain, because that is where everything is transparently shown. And if you know where to look, you can actually find out that he is actually set to list on a bunch of exchanges and could be that token. None of this is financial advice. Let's dive into this. So this is Pepe Ascension, and these guys have raised over 20 million so far. And if you're wondering what these guys are, they're essentially this layer 2 blockchain that basically allow for seamless connections between Ethereum and Pepe chain with minimal transaction costs and super fast speeds. Now, these guys are going viral everywhere, but what's important here is the utility. We can see they have a DEX, a bridge system, staking. They're going to be doing dev grants as well. And one of the biggest selling points here will be the Pepe pump pad, because essentially this will be pump.fun, but on Ethereum, and it can be a 2-click launch to actually launch our own token. So if we were looking at pump.fun, for example, they did hundreds of millions in volume, which was great for their entire ecosystem. But how do we know that this coin could potentially explode? Well, the answer is to just look on chain. We can see here on Etherscan that this transaction shows that PEEP was actually sent to OKX. So that could be a sign of a listing very, very soon. And if we go to this next one, we can see the same thing happened with Mexi, and the same thing happened with Binance here as well. So yes, Pepe Ascension is looking like it's going to be listed on at least 3 tier 1 exchanges. Now next, let's take a look at the whales, because the whales are actually buying this thing up rapidly. We have this purchase here from their Telegram showing a $26,000 purchase. This one as well showing 2,000. This one showing 5,000, and of course this one showing another 5,000. So people are piling in on Pepe Ascension. We've got exchange listings potentially coming, and the whales are definitely involved. So overall, the criteria is pointing that this thing could potentially explode if you look in the right places. Now, another thing is to look on the chain that this token is on. And here we can see Ethereum is actually getting massive buys here. You've got 12 mil buy here from big players in the space. And usually when the chain does well, the coins on the chain, particularly the newer ones, get a lot of that momentum as well. We can see here on this X post that yes, 2 ICO wallets on Ethereum moved 1.1 thousand Ethereum, which is $2.8 million. So lots of people are making moves on the Ethereum chain. We can see here as well another huge buy coming in for Ethereum, where it's looking like the momentum for Ethereum is going to be towards the upside. So PEEP being on Ethereum, Pepe Ascension being on Ethereum could be something that does get that momentum as well. So Pepe Ascension basically has Pepe's DNA and can easily capture its community with all of its fantastic utilities in the ecosystem, but because it's on Ethereum as well, can also capture the momentum that Ethereum's getting. And we can see here that they've also got a lot of PR surrounding them. We can see crypto.news saying the potential 1000x growth, Pepe Ascension could be the FOMO of 2025. Then we have Ben Zinger here saying Pepe Ascension set to go live on Ethereum layer 2 as a new meme coin to watch. And then we have Crypto Wiz here, another powerhouse media outlet, saying that PEEP could become a meme coin powerhouse. So lots of people rallying behind this token. The on-chain looks good and the whales are buying it. And if we go onto X and just see the buzz, we can see that yes, lots of people are covering this token right now, and it's going absolutely viral. Now, getting involved with their socials is super easy to do. Just press the link in the description. You can see they've already got 3.7 thousand subscribers, and their news channel as well also has nearly 600. If we look at their tokenomics here, we can see that yes, for the pre-sale and project development, they do have 47% allocated, and then another 30% for staking and rewards, as well as that 7.5% for liquidity. So we are looking at over 80% in total from those 3 categories actually going directly to the community in distribution and decentralized form. Now, getting involved with this token is super easy. All you got to do is connect your wallet and then choose Ethereum, Binance Chain, or Arbitrum. From that point, you're just going to type in how much Ethereum you want to buy with. You can see I would actually get 128,000 of the PEEP token with 1 Ethereum. And from that point, we simply press buy. It's as simple as that. And these guys will be releasing staking soon. So if we go to the staking section, we can see that that's actually going to be 150%, which is huge for the token and great for passive income. But that is Pepe Ascension. If you do want to get involved with the PEEP token, then go ahead. But hopefully you've learned a little bit about how to figure out what gems are going to explode, because we have seen the on-chain, the whales, and the social media today, and those are 3 of the highest criteria when searching for tokens like this. But definitely check out Pepe Ascension, and that is going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day.